What's up, Hippo lovers? Again on YouTube, we are jumping into game number 2 in Doubles Cup, a tournament where you start with multiple TCs. We already had Double Arabia, a short one there for JorDan. This one is Triple Arabia now, so 3 TCs for you, and it is Hidden Picked Civilization. JorDan went for Lithuanians, 150 extra food, so he can build out of his 3 TCs a bit easier. Now needs to rush out a house, is a bit late there, and yeah, small problem. On the other side, tougher start for Mongols is BacT. That's a bit surprising to me, honestly, because they don't get a lot of bonuses. Like, TCs aren't working better, triple sheeping here, double sheeping there, 1 sheep there, and now goes for some boars, but production won't be that good, and we already see a 5 villager lead by JorDan there. Just so much better. JorDan mid-game, Mongols mid-game is usually Titanic. Yeah, let's see if we can see maybe some big walls. I can see really easy walls here for BacT, so maybe only needs to care about that TC then. Maybe double stable defense and then get onto Mangodai, and then he is performing reasonably well against Lithuanians, I would say. But obviously, big task. Lithuanians will get a lot of map control, and I see 5 relics on the map, or 4 relics on the map, and those are heavily in favor of JorDan here, I would say. If we take a look at that. Which picture is it? Well, never easy to say. Can you show idle time on this overlay? Yep, we can see that the TC idle time is way lower for JorDan here at 2:24. 2 minutes more idle time for BacT, and that's why you see the 5 villager difference. Map size, I think this is played on 3, right? Yeah, 3-player map size is the standard for those multi-TC maps. But obviously distance should be small and fights can happen quite easily. More idle TC time. Quite surprising that idle villagers are that high. Idle TC is so much closer. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, JorDan now has some idle TC. Multiple TCs idle, or what? Okay. That's idle TC. Okay, they changed that. Idle TC is in the center. Idle villagers on the outside. So JorDan's producing. BacT has some idols, as you can see. Interesting to follow there. Surely JorDan 4 population ahead. Got some more res on the map. Obviously, both players with 3 scouts. JorDan now drops a lumber camp here. And those games should be, well, pretty damn aggressive. At least most of the time. Simply because you get so much more eco. So much quicker. Well, now in the back. BacT trying to go for all his hunt bonus. This is the moment, since we are still in Dark Age and not too much is happening, where you can ask some questions and I'll try to answer them for you. I think prize pool of this tournament should be around $400, but as you can see, still 12 players left in the tournament at this stage. Could you make a statement about your assumption on stream sniping at KOTD? You said once that you are sure that someone stream sniped 100%. What makes you think that? That's something I never said. If you find the quote, then I would be very surprised, and I misspoke. Okay. That someone stream sniped 100%. Okay. Yeah. If I said that, then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it, but I highly doubt that I said it, honestly. Okay, JorDan are walling the right-hand side. I like that. I like that approach. As I said, walling some area off just makes your life so much easier on those settings. I feel like having the ability to make camels in multiple TC 1-1 is huge here. I don't mind it. Knights are a good unit, camels are a good unit, but we saw the game before, camels didn't really dictate the game. Afterwards, you threw in, that's why I never would host a tournament where streaming is allowed. That's also something I didn't say, because Like more than 95% of my tournaments allowed streaming. You probably mean streaming without a delay. Like, yeah, you misquoting me there twice kind of makes it sus, my man. I know that your name is like Kind Snake, but it seems like Confused Snake. The top wills are 200 or 600. 200 is the main max population still. Yes. That's not only villagers, that's overall population. Also, like, third thing that makes it really suspicious is 100%. It's very unlikely that I use 100% in a saying, because the mathematician in me is avoiding 0% and 100% statements. So, yeah. Feels fishy. Feels fishy. But okay. 500 food now for Mr. JorDan. He will reach feudal age any second. BacT played it very smooth behind this one. Already on the way to castle age. Massively on gold here. Mark it up. But what is he going for? Okay, stable at the side. His start looks pretty solid. Is 3 villagers behind only. 1 will down here. 1 will down there. So even trade-off. KD 1-1. And JorDan. Oh, that was a hole. JorDan didn't see it in time. 3 scouts in, but lost some HP. He opens the wall so that his own scouts can come in. What about JorDan will win 100%? Yeah, also something I probably wouldn't say. One player will win 100%. Also that. I had too many draws in my life in Age of Empires to confirm that. Oh, good job on JorDan there. Seeing the low HP scout. Finding another kill. There are a lot of forces for both players in this game. There we care to command. Okay, second stable by Mr. BacT. Should be some aggression by him. Triple stable over here by JorDan. And he indeed did go for the massive wall. Still open here at the left-hand side. And then that doesn't really mean too much. Can you change the bottom right overlay to something else? Resources feel redundant with the top bar. Makes sense. Then I will show you some kill stats. Maybe some BacT already used the market stats. Or maybe some idle time. And then you can see that JorDan at the moment with the 7 idols is just breaking 25 minutes already, which could have been a solid 500 resources more in the bank if he had 0 idle time. Which obviously is pretty much impossible on those settings. That villager is just blending in with the enemy army apparently. But those didn't go too crazy, and BacT is around with the camel defense. We see triple stable by JorDan. We mentioned earlier how good the relic placement is. Didn't take that boar. And I see, yeah, 5 relics in the center here. Pretty damn good for JorDan. Wouldn't be surprised if he drops a monastery pretty quickly over here in that area. Maybe over here, because that's the only open area. Needs to make sure to be walled in the center base, though. Camel defense. I want to see a transition into Mangudai, but seeing that he has 0 villagers on stone, doesn't seem like the easiest transition, at least for now. Maybe some quick walls here. Nope. JorDan gets husbandry. First defense upgrade there with armor already flew in. And we can give you an overview of all the upgrades that they have already. So you can see, okay, BacT would upgrade ahead. Not a lot of upgrades on his military, but now getting forging as well. Yeah, guys, don't get too crazy. 41 minutes of idle time. It is just super standard, right? You have 84 villagers and getting raided military. It is basically impossible to not have idols. The question is, like, how low can you make that? And, well, it is fine if you have some villager idle time and then make quick walls like these happen. Hallelujah. Still red dots active here. bit surprised that we didn't see a monastery from either player yet. Okay, JorDan has 2 now. Okay, moves out. Camels, what can they find? Not the fairest fight there. And another
Best
attack.
way how to overcome lockdown. Greetings from Prague and keep up the good work.
Thanks, my man. Says the Paul. Uh-oh, that's going to be a lovely raid. BacT nicely ahead in villagers, but that will change. Handcart is flying in, defense upgrade, and BacT, where is he fighting? He's sending camels back, but not saving any of those villagers. Oh boy. And JorDan already has forging, so just slaughtering through them here so easily. Still no reaction by BacT. Now he pulls them away, and suddenly is 10 villagers down from his peak. Ay. We'll clean that one up, and those camels, they maybe could return the favor getting into that woodline. JorDan still not walled, and I'm shocked how they are designing their bases. Honestly, yeah. This is like something where you obviously need a lot of training. It's not very intuitive for you. I should have played this tournament. I actually, wanted to sign up, but marked the wrong day in my calendar for sign-ups. So, shame on me. Shame on me. But, yeah. Obviously, not the craziest prize pool, crazy player field, so I think it would have been tough to make any real dollars in this one. But, well, I had one show match against Dark where I felt really strong, and I think I have a lot of knowledge about those maps simply because some of them are around for so long, and I've seen some matches more than most people that probably only followed the standard scene have seen of those. And I think I have at least a shot for something, but not this tournament. And 4 villagers, what are they up to? Now another stable camel production, still without bloodline, something we saw very late last time. JorDan now second defense upgrade running around. Maybe we can take a look at the relic count here. I still see 0 for BacT, so not taking good care, but JorDan already sitting at 2, good for him. BacT juggling a bit with resources, selling and buying some. Crash Overdrive, I made an introduction video on everything. It's on my YouTube to explain the overlay for you. Like new capture age, it's called. It's like a week or 1.5 weeks old, I would say. Uh-oh, JorDan taking more better and better fights. 28 idle villagers forced by BacT, obviously, in those TCs. Camels now can maybe clear this one up, though. And JorDan, he's preparing a pike switch. Hello. Already 2 barracks here, is adding another stable. Seems like he wants to make a major attack at the left TC. Still is active at the gold. Most of his knights are falling. And BacT, he could obviously deal with that quite nicely if he gets the defensive castle up. But that is easier said than done. Oh, overmind. Oh, that is costly for sure. Not the worst thing when it comes to villagers, because he's sitting at 127 against 116. It's more about that he only has 11 villagers on gold anyways and really wants to make a transition happen. 26 on stone, so he will get onto Mangudai, and that pikeman push of JorDan won't do too much. Another, I think, better fight for BacT. Now has finally bloodlines +1/+1. JorDan sitting at, I believe, still 2 relics. I see, well, 3 white dots on the minimap, so yeah, 2 relics for him. And would love to see another castle. I'm a bit surprised. Where did all the resources of BacT go? Probably not really using them at the moment. Or, like, he has more camels in production, apparently. Yeah, seems like that's the case. And things okay. Holding now is the more important thing. JorDan on the way to Imperial Age. BacT still quite far away. And this one looks good for Jordy boy. Hello. Stays very active with all those knights. Idle time now over 2 hours for BacT. JorDan at only 1 hour. Obviously, that counts villagers in TCs as well. Now another castle at a spot that could have been so easily walled. Why do you need a castle here? I'm not a big fan of BacT's base design at all here. Well, we see still Lots of idle villagers. We have 40 Cs of JorDan against 60 Cs of BacT. He will soon get a second castle up here. And you see, even amount killed and roughly even amount of stuff built. Just waiting for BacT to maybe take another fight here. Oh, nice quick walls there with the stone. Okay, that's a very ambitious one. Like, where does he want to wall towards? Okay, actually JorDan is maybe a bit nervous and is actually losing quite a bit. More usage here of the market of BacT. And okay, now taking another fight. We have 23 villager raids earlier. Another castle is being dropped. We are already in Imp. When it comes to JorDan, in 10 seconds at least. On the way up is BacT as well. And I fear that he's over booming. Look at that. 171 villagers. And he still has one in the queue. Oh no, he has more in the queue. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 169 is actually the first time that it's not a nice amount. He now, fortunately for him, loses some. But yeah, that's not going to be pretty. Mangodite production now really gets rolling. But with only 2 castles, that's going to be tricky. JorDan plus 4 attack. Cavaliers flying in. Plate barding armor as well. We will find more villager kills there surely. BacT is sitting at 170 villagers more in production behind this. BacT trying to somehow hold. Population is still looking okay for him. He is in the lead, but army value. Do I get that stat somehow? Army value is at the top here, right? 5k for JorDan, 1400 for BacT. And that's why you see every single fight is just going so wrong for him. Clear overboom there, 170 villagers now for him. Still not Imperial Age, takes another fight, but that's against Cavaliers. That is our 12 plus 5. JorDan is sitting at 3 relics at home now. And not the prettiest fight for him again. He kind of has the counter unit, but so far behind in tech. JorDan even clicks Paladin and will get an aggressive castle up here. We'll find more villager kills, and BacT reaches Imp only to show off. Look at that, I was an Imp as well, and resigns with 151 villagers, 8 military. No more value here. You can see at the top, population is shifted. No, what are those lines? I'm a bit confused. The bottom one is villagers. The top one, I believe, like the middle one is villager numbers, and the very top is army military numbers in the center and army value at the very top. JorDan just very, very active. BacT, again, not making me happy how he thinks he needs to play this. I think you need to wall off some areas. He was just so raidable at so many spots. And on this map, it looked so easy to be walled off. Like, those 2 bases could have been sealed so easily. It is just such a small investment, right? To take 3-4 villagers away and just wall yourself. And then probably play triple stable at that TC here at the right hand side. Would have been my preferred play, but obviously I saw all the map and I don't have to control 80 villagers, 3 TCs and armies at the same time. I can just sit on my ivory tower and tell them how bad they looked. Let's take a look at the statistics. Maybe they look a bit better. KD for JorDan, lovely, but that was including a lot of villager kills. And gold count pretty solid there for JorDan. The rest was better for BacT, but as we mentioned earlier, the heavy overboom here. 174 in the end. JorDan looking strong in this